Hello and welcome to Good Brews Bad Views, the podcast that asks if great beer makes bad movies any better. I am your host, Max Storwich, and as always, joined by my two Bronx-born gang member co-hosts, one James Thorpe.
It's James Trash to you.
James Trash. One Ryan Rogue Everard.
Hey, I'm podcasting here.
And we are joined this week by a returning guest to the podcast, one Randy Ice Fisher.
Right on.
If you're wondering why we have such ridiculous gang names, we were watching a movie this week. That's a way to describe it. It's a movie.
Yeah, it does involve moving images to
Yes.
sound.
Yes.
Hey, one heck of a soundtrack, which we'll soon discover.
Yes.
On-set soundtrack.
Yeah. Called 1990, The Bronx Warriors.
Right.
A movie that inexplicably showed up in Ryan's DVD collection one day.
Yeah, my girlfriend Kayla bought this movie for me actually years ago, so long ago, in fact, that I forgot who gave it to me, and it was recently chastised by Kayla because I thought it was my mom that got this for me. It wasn't. It was Kayla.
We also chastised you. Right?
Yeah. A lot of chastising.
Yeah.
A lot of admonishment going on.
So,
But,
so this is your first time to the podcast. Welcome. Expect shenanigans. So how this podcast works is we are going to watch this movie, 1990, The Bronx Warriors. We are going to make some commentary, some observations, and some maybe bad jokes. Probably bad jokes. We'll see. And drink some beer alongside of it. This podcast is designed to be, watched along with the movie. But you don't have to. But you're going to get the best experience out of this hour and half-ish if you do that. So
it'll be most torturous if you watch along with us.
Oh, yes. And I have to say, I loved this movie.
It's a train wreck. It is just, it's kind of The Room. It's
not
the
that
Room
bad.
effect. It is though. It's just The Room with a bigger budget and more imagination.
Yeah, it's
More
not,
rooms.
Yeah,
It's the room with
it has
more
more
rooms.
several
It's
rooms.
not quite get even, but it's getting there.
Oh,
I drank, and I'm not kidding you, 12 cups of coffee last night, and I fell asleep 4 times. And I had to restart the movie.
Yeah, it's something. It's something.
But I
Okay,
did get to hear that delicious drum solo 4 sweet
all right,
times.
We'll get to that when we get to that. We are watching this movie on Amazon. You can also watch this movie on YouTube, or if you can get a hold of Ryan's shitty DVD rip that he has.
No, it's a legit. It's from a store, a legit store. It appears, but the conversion on the disc is just garbage. Like even this opening credits crawl is totally indiscernible. You can't tell what's going on. It's muddy. It's the aspect ratio is all wrong. I was actually really disappointed when I put it in.
The YouTube one that I watched was a rip of a awful VHS version of this movie.
Nice.
The one I watched was fine.
It was. I kind of just wanted to go with it because it
Right.
really got me
Yeah.
into the mood. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the HD version on Amazon, which I don't know that it improved the film at all.
Too many D's.
Yeah, there was too many D's going on in that film.
Which is weird because we just recently did The Cell, and Amazon's conversion of The Cell was gnarly. Like, it was really bad. But for whatever this movie is, fucking crystal clear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever.
So we'll see. All right. If you're watching along with us at home, hit play.
Do we say that we were 3 seconds in?
No, we did not say
All
we were
right.
3 seconds. We are
So-
3 seconds in.
We've got we've got the opening credit crawl with a fist on the right side of the frame. It currently says a film produced by Fabrizio De Angelis. So we're gonna go with that. And again, we're 3 seconds in. So if you're watching at home along with us, press play now.
We have here the finest soundtrack out of 80s Italy.
in all the world, really.
Yeah. But I do enjoy this
That
little
plastic
opening
knife is
sequence we have
one
here.
of the best weapons you'll
It's a
see.
nice
in the
plastic
movie.
seam going on.
Yeah, fantastic.
Roller skates.
The wheels turning.
I don't know if
something
it's
I couldn't see.
if it's an Italian thing or it was a early '80s thing with the fascination of roller skate based gangs, but you just seem to
Right.
see them in all kinds of movies like this.
So even from this opening, you're like, yep, this is taking a lot from the Warriors.
Yeah.
Which is a movie I haven't seen.
God damn it, Ryan.
I aim to disappoint.
Yep.
Yeah, this weapon, Randy, you had some comments on this particular implement.
Well, this is even better. This is the I call Destroyer Knuckles weapon here. No, but the other weapon was ridiculous.
the fucking pike with the knobs on it.
What they don't tell you, this movie's actually about a carnival in the Bronx where one gets face painted.
action sequences, the Hell's Angels.
I don't understand the cuts there.
Yeah,
to
we're-
paint to his face.
Well, it's
True knife.
it's like the cut to the plastic knife coming out of the booth here.
Yeah. Oh boy. Woo.
Sexy.
Yeah, just so ridiculous.
So didn't this guy direct the original Inglourious Bastards?
He did.
And fun fact,
I'm blue.
here we
I'm
have God, I can't even remember her name. But
Really?
yeah.
This actress you can't remember?
No. Oh, I can't remember her character's name.
oh.
I can remember nothing.
Anne?
Anne.
Is it
Anne?
Anne?
Her?
Yeah.
I think it's Anne.
Who?
Yes.
This
there
is
it is.
actually the director's daughter.
Oh, really? Okay.
She
That's
couldn't.
cool.
They couldn't find anyone, so we cast his daughter, and then when scenes where she's not in, she's the assistant director.
That's
She
cool.
said, she
Okay.
said she had a great time.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and she went to frame left, too. Do you think
Mm.
that was a meta comment? That answer is no.
Yes.
As we can see, this movie has wonderful acting in it from this opening sequence.
Yep.
Strung together by an incredibly strong and well-developed plot.
Yes. Here we have Blonde Swanson.
Blonde Swanson.
So, I already made the Get Even comparison.
Why does his hair have to match his room?
comparison. This single set already has more props in it than the entirety of Get Even.
Right? There's a bunch of empty
Yep.
rooms.
Yeah.
Here we have a little exposition. 1990, the Bronx. It's a no man's land. So
I think this is the voiceover that's used in the trailer for this movie.
yeah, the Bronx is officially declared no man's land.
Officially.
I miss 80s announcer man.
Yeah. He's had
Isn't
a
it
good,
like Dan Prefontaine or something like that?
something like that.
Maybe
I think so.
Don Prefontaine, something like that.
he doesn't have a real name.
I liked it when she ran away. Like she literally ran away.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
She jogged across the Brooklyn Bridge
Yep.
and is now.
Which apparently is still open and has lots
Yeah.
of traffic going across it, even though it's no man's
Yep.
land in that opening sequence.
Cue the least threatening
Yep.
gang, and
So-
it's covered in balloons.
So again, this is like it's not only a roller skate based gang, but taking a cue from the Warriors, they have to have some kind of ridiculous outfits. But where the
Yeah.
Warriors were like awesome in what they did, these guys look like they're wearing like
Half a stormtrooper helmet.
well, yeah, definitely it's a stormtrooper helmet painted white.
Yep.
But something the inflatable pool things like the floaties, like they
the
water
inflatable
wings.
pool mattress, yeah.
inflatable pool mattresses. And for being in no man's land with no law, they're pristinely clean and white.
Right. I actually did like that cut.
Yeah. Like the bat signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of going into the skull of
Those
the
are
wall.
clearly just Halloween
Yeah,
Yes.
right. What is that guy supposed to be doing? And here we have Steven Tyler as the movie's main protagonist.
No, I thought it was Michael Cera.
No.
That's got to be Freddie Mercury, and that's not Rutger Hauer.
That's Jim Morrison.
Dude,
So-
when you can get
Are you
Freddie
sure it's not
Mercury,
Keith
Rutger
Richards?
Hauer, and
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera / I don't know,
Keith Richards
Keith Richards, yeah, all in the same movie, you're doing pretty well.
Yep.
Ah!
Oh.
This entire movie has some of the worst ADR I've ever seen.
I think he actually hits that guy and they pop. Like the noise that pops out there is that his little balloon vest pops.
Yep.
The noises here are so bad. This makes you appreciate good sound design.
Right.
Yeah. So apparently the guy who's playing Trash, who's the Jim Morrison-y looking one, is 17.
Didn't he vanish like in
Yes,
real life?
he
or something?
vanished after 1989.
Like he basically just up and vanished.
Yep.
So here's the one of my favorites: the efficacy of these blades here, that do nothing
Bonk.
on the attack.
Yeah.
Just
But
knocking
knock him
some
down.
dudes down.
Those are his bat blades.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go.
Got jam on him.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Undercrank those cameras.
Overcrank for slow.
Overcrank, sorry.
Get it right, Max.
I'm no filmman.
Filming. Yeah, it really makes me sploosh when I see dudes elbowing other dudes.
Yep.
Yeah, this whole that sequence there is awkward.
Yeah.
She just keeps getting sweatier and sweatier.
Yeah.
Look at my butt.
I mean, his male camel toe is featured prominently in this movie.
Who did it better, him or David Bowie?
Dude, his mom jeans are pretty rocking too.
Dude, no, they're way, way, way up in his butt, Morty.
Yeah.
This is, he's the
Yeah, oh my god.
his sentences are all just one long word.
I mean, the riders clearly had the advantage because they weren't on skates.
Right.
I imagine it's quite hard to fight while on roller skates.
Right.
I mean,
On any terrain that isn't a skating rink.
so this kind of begs the question: is the no man's land just completely open, where any girl can run across a bridge and just kind of wander into it?
Yes. What do you think this is? Escape from New York?
Yeah, I mean, you just figure that a no man's land kind of has a gate or something,
Maybe it's
This
just
movie
pure.
can't afford props.
Yeah.
I guess just everybody knows to not go to the Bronx.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe it's just by reputation. That's
Yeah.
how they gate it.
Yeah.
Seems silly, but
It's no man's land, but has full power.
yeah.
Oh, bad ADR.
Ryan, I'd like to point out his hair is actually the color of whatever he's in at the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
His hair is the color of this beer we're drinking, which, by the way, today we are drinking Homage from Watermark Brewing Company. And more about this beer after we talk about this
drums.
awesome scene.
This is
The scene is awesome.
might be my favorite scene of the movie too. It's the 10-minute drum solo we mentioned earlier, which is actually happening right now. It's
Yep.
not just a soundtrack.
Yep.
That was the greatest thing I've read about this movie is that when Enzo G. Castellari was filming this, they were like, all right, we're going to do this scene here. And a band was just there. And he's like, put it in the movie.
Yeah, screw it. You guys are stars.
Yep.
And by band, it's apparently a guy with a snare drum and a hi-hat.
Yeah. just keep going. So.
And if
But
you
back
think
to
that this drum session is going to end anytime soon,
You're
you're not,
Oh,
very
no,
wrong.
no.
not correct.
We have to zoom in on literally every member of the gang.
Yep.
Just make
But I
sure
was
we're
like,
all-
wait, are they dressed as Nazis? And I'm like,
You have-
yep,
you
they're
have
dressed
not
as
Merle Haggard.
Nazis. Yep.
So, zooming in on all these guys is equally absurd because we haven't met any of these people yet.
Right.
No.
So it's not like roll call.
I think it just show that they're tough.
What? He just straight up has a swastika on his bike.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, a lot of them do.
that's
Yeah.
the whole Nazi biker.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yep.
Helmut.
So I was kind of thinking about that in context of like the time when this is, which before I thought about like the biker angle, I thought more about like in like early punk kind of fashion where people would they would wear Nazi regalia to be transgressive, which then kind of backfired when a lot of them turned out to be actually fascists.
Yeah.
So yeah. But okay, back to this beer though. Homage is, or excuse me, from Watermark Brewing Company, we have Homage, a Hefeweizen, located in the southwest corner of Michigan on Lake Michigan.
Check that camel toe out, dude.
Oh, God.
It's pretty
Mammal toe.
fantastic.
Yep.
And
So
then
I think this might be
car.
our first Hefeweizen we've had on
So
the
in
show.
the beginning, this is another question I had. It said the writers are the one that control Brooklyn, but it seems to be that
Bronx.
they're not quite at the top of the power heap.
Yeah, they're
throughout this
not.
movie.
No.
The W really just
Yeah.
make sure everyone knows who they are.
Definitely.
That's the
Riding
flying V.
years?
That's a flying V,
It's
James.
dual flying V.
Dual flying
Dual
Vs.
flying Vs.
It's the double V.
The guys.
Just keep playing.
Yeah. And the car,
I told you this drum solo is going to go on for a while.
the cars in the background still just driving across the
Yep.
bridge.
So Max, you were asking about have we
Yes.
done a Hefeweizen? I don't remember actually.
We've had a
And-
lot of beers.
Yeah, and I didn't.
I love
look
that
back
there's
through
me
the
right
list.
there, right up against the
Oh,
car.
I
That's
thought
you.
that was John Candy.
That's
You're right.
But yes. I'm enjoying this Hefeweizen. It's what about you guys?
I like it a lot actually. This
Yeah,
is
it's
really
good.
tasty.
I like pretty much every Hefeweizen I've ever had. This is a great beer.
Yes.
It's got like a thickness to it
Mm-hmm.
that's I think really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can get some thin Hefeweizens.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
like a wispy.
Good amount
feel.
of body to this beer.
Yeah.
Not a body like trash.
Who walks
Well,
like that?
nobody has a body like trash.
He walks like he has to poop and he's waiting for his nails to dry. That's how he walks
Yeah.
all the time.
I think that's the sexiest man walk I've honestly ever seen in a movie.
With you, yeah.
Mhm.
Why are you talking like this?
Because he has fake teeth and he's trying to speak through them.
This is
He ate it. He ate the heart.
Uh-huh.
Let me saunter on over to the
Look at this.
to the
Just
Ogremobile.
like
Dude,
sauntering is the only way to describe how he
he's
walks.
sauntering
He looks
in
like
his mom jeans.
He's walking like crotch first.
he's
He's
Sid
got
from
his,
Final
he's got
Fantasy
his camel
VII.
toe as far out there as those jeans will let him go.
So he's using
great.
it like a catcher's mitt.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
he's just he walks like a praying mantis. Like if his arms came up like
Yeah, right.
like this.
So here we have Fred Williamson of the Raiders, Randy.
Yeah, he actually played for the Oakland Raiders, and I think he finished his career out at the Kansas City Chiefs. Might be the other way around, but guy's been in like 500 movies. It's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
he's been in a shitload of things. He was in the Children of the Corn movie that we watched. Remember, his head exploded.
Yeah, yep. But he
Oh,
has no
yeah.
Oh
Garvin.
no! Well,
Yeah.
his David Carradine's head exploded.
He is
but
no Garvin Funches though.
He is no Garvin Funches. Well, who can be? But Garvin himself.
Yes.
Shitty watch.
That I
AKA
think that's
a
compass.
gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a compass watch.
Yeah.
It's a time gizmo, and a direction gizmo.
Well, it's kind of hard not to find somebody carrying a gizmo the size. It's the size of like an old cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, legitimately, who thought it was a good idea to have their main character's name Trash?
Yeah.
It's super artsy, James. You just don't get it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's over your damned head.
Drumming
Subtitle:
resumed.
Drumming resumes.
Back to the
Drum.
drum solo.
Yeah, see, he's drumming on the wheel.
Yeah.
More symbolism. Get it? Symbolism.
Ryan, I'm gonna hit you. Those are some James tier jokes.
I got jokes, Max. Don't worry.
So,
So, something that actually did hit me for a loop a few times when it pops up is that the World Trade Center is still in this movie.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Oh, this movie.
yeah. So later on, and I actually want to look a picture of this up on my phone.
How do cars work?
Where do I go? Drives into the water.
Dude, look how far his crotch is. Like it's
Even from a distance, you
Yeah,
can see
it's-
he's just crammed into those jeans. Looks like a gizmo.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You can't see it, but right now, but
That's-
there's a guy like just to the left of this set.
There.
He's at, where he, no. There's a guy fishing like
Oh.
right next like the little.
Just out of
pier.
frame?
Yeah, it's
Like,
out
he
of
just
frame.
refused to get off set.
Yeah, just
Fuck
sitting
you and
there
your movie.
fishing, yeah.
I got fish to catch. So do you think they had to buy this actor a new pair of pants every time he got onto his motorcycle because
No,
it
it's
just
just
ripped
part
him
of his
down
body.
the seam?
Yeah, there he is. Yep, the guy fishing.
He's so ridiculous.
yeah.
He's just absurd.
I think it's awesome.
And the drummer guy's still there, just sitting on 3 chairs for
Yep.
some reason.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I'll
this
try to look
movie.
it up. We see a homeless dude later in the movie who I think is clearly the inspiration for Dave Chappelle's homeless crackhead character. So I'm gonna
Oh,
look that up.
Tyrone
Tyrone
Biggums?
Biggums. Yep.
Yes, that's what I was going to look up.
And here we see, this is Agent Coulson's crappier father.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
A man who was one with his sunglasses.
Yeah.
Because, federal agents wear their sunglasses inside because
This whole operation is hush hush. Now hide all this giant equipment.
right.
I'm pretty sure that was a sticker on
Yes.
the guy's uniform.
Yeah.
I also strongly feel that 74% of the voices in this movie are done by the same dude.
Would not be surprised.
Yeah. This is the helicopter leather daddies coming in.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This movie's like 60% leather daddies.
true.
So again, this is another question. If it's no man's land, why is there a special police force for the Bronx?
I don't know.
'Cause
I'm
cops
still
aren't-
wondering
I
why
guess
the guy
then
flying the
cops aren't real
helicopter
people.
You have
also has an M4 pointed out the window.
You don't have a lot of options as far as just quarantining that raw sexuality from trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a whole police force dedicated to it.
Yeah.
I think the fake Don Johnson there is wearing more than enough chains.
Yeah.
I
So,
don't know.
Martin,
He needs
the-
to maintain he needs to show superiority.
The crappy rip that I had did not show all this Nazi symbolism.
Yeah.
Which is
it's
very-
pretty blatant.
Yeah.
It's pretty blatant.
Yeah,
That's clearly just an officer's uniform.
Yeah.
that's a Wehrmacht infantry uniform for sure.
And then we have Furiosa.
Furioso,
Furioso, yeah.
beard Furioso.
Mm-hmm. I want to pants this guy. Ice.
Yeah, I'm convinced that the homeless guy in this movie is where Dave Chappelle got this character design from, at least
Probably.
visually.
We'll get to that.
The word gizmo is just so,
So weird.
non-threatening.
Probably because this was like a year before Gremlins came out.
Huh?
Acting.
Who sits like that even? His arms are like completely forward.
See, they have a black guy in the gang though, so they're not racist.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just like Hugo Boss.
Our home base is at the Gothic Castle.
That hair.
Yeah, man. Oof.
I swear, it's the color of this beer.
That's, yes. Yeah, it is. He's got beer hair.
Didn't they solve this in the first
Yeah.
like the first scene? How'd she get there? She walked across the bridge. Like, why are
Okay.
we rehashing this?
I'm actually going to posit that the guy on the right in this shot looks like an old mustachioed Michael Cera. Like really old.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm in Manhattan.
That is the weirdest phone system.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's I don't even know where to begin.
Oh boy, let's
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about this unmarked ice cream truck.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Don't let the guitar riff scare you.
Yeah. There's always a band just out of frame for the rest of the movie.
Just riding in the back.
So here we have our.
They have at least 7 other of these fucking vans?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Here we have our no man's land police force.
Yep.
That patrols the no man's land that it's not supposed to patrol.
Yeah. Whoever their interior
Very
decorator
very
is.
loose term, no man's land.
Yeah.
Unless they're specifically looking for her. Like if they were sent there on a
could be.
mission, maybe I
Yeah.
can get that.
Yeah. The interior decorator for this is also apparently the same interior decorator for the children's hideout in Double Dragon.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same exact thing.
Or went on to later design
Look at him walk,
every
look at
Trapper Keeper manufactured between 1983 and 1993.
Right.
The only thing poking out further than that chin is his crotch.
Yeah.
He walks like someone who doesn't know how to walk.
Yeah.
As I said, pelvis first.
He walks like a toddler.
Like with his like in full diaper mode with his arms thrown back.
Full diaper mode, but
Pickles
slowly,
from
like
the
he's showing it off.
Yeah.
Feet turned in.
Nobody. He's not.
Nobody.
He's not polyphemus. That won't work on him.
knows
Mm.
the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows but trash.
She's a base. This is that van makes reference to something that I've always thought is funny, which is that the CIA has planes that they use to escort people all over the country.
Anyone else think the guy
But
on
the
the
C-
left looks like Krennic? Sorry.
Yeah. But the CIA gets to not have tail numbers on their planes, so people
Sure.
can't track them. Except everyone knows that they're the CIA
'Cause
because
they're-
they don't have tail numbers on their planes. So it's like
They just don't know which one.
conspicuously inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blech.
Yeah, whatever, Freddie
Freddie
Mercury.
Mercury,
Yeah.
come on. Okay, Rutger, you tell him.
My mustache doesn't like the looks of this.
Yeah.
Hate the looks a lot like Krennic, man.
Does look like Krennic. Or like Mike Rowe.
That would be a deep, deep, deep shame for Mike Rowe. So what'd you do in your youth? I was in a faux Nazi biker movie.
But so the Bronx Warriors is obviously an homage to Escape from New York, the Warriors, and maybe a little bit of Mad Max. And it is actually part of a trilogy of sorts by Enzo G. Castellari, featuring 1990 The Bronx Warriors, The New Barbarians, as it's known as in Italy, and then Escape from the Bronx, a.k.a. Bronx Warriors 2.
Nice.
Yep. Oh, gosh, they went around a corner. How did we miss that?
Yeah, how did that
And then
work?
just people walking on the
just-
street.
Yep.
Getting groceries and shit. But
So,
they're tough-ass groceries.
About 3.5 months ago, I actually went to the Bronx, and I can tell you not much has changed, except for the rents.
Okay.
To live in that apartment right there, it'd probably cost you about $5,000 a month.
Thanks.
But it looks the same.
No,
Yeah.
I believe it. I'm just going to keep driving. This is fine.
I do like that. I
Yeah.
think that's funny.
That you.
Oh, yep. And you'll be at
Here's Tyrone Biggums.
Yep. It's exactly him.
Look at those Levi Wranglers.
Apparently, he's trying
This
to
is the
play-
most unbadass, supposed badass I've ever seen in a movie.
He's a mailman.
Yeah. It's Normad.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I also have that written down. It's Normad.
We love you, Satan.
Yeah.
Can I smoke in this house? Can I smoke in here?
Yeah, I mean, he walks into places and people are just like frightened of him, but he looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
This truly needs just a random bass player standing in the street playing the one string of this bass solo.
So Hammer is played by one Vic Morrow, who actually was born in the Bronx.
All right.
Yep.
He
This
screams
is his-
about that later.
Yep. This is his final movie that he starred
Did
in.
Did he also vanish?
No, he died during the filming of Twilight Zone.
Oh wow.
So
Oh.
yes, he did vanish from this mortal realm.
Oh.
Wah, wah.
I found the Halloween store.
Man, a lot of people just vanish after filming movies. It's crazy.
Cray, yo.
So bear in mind at the beginning of the movie, this is actually supposed to be a secret hideout. Remember?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
There's just bikes.
That's how one can tell if the riders are out playing or not, as to whether or not they've left their bikes in the yard.
Yeah.
Yep.
I told you, riders 1,000 times.
Should we move up like one step under the landing? No, just
No,
Grope you on the stairs.
We got to lay right on the middle of the stairs in the most
Yeah.
uncomfortable possible position.
Love happens here.
They were just so going for it, they couldn't even make it up to the landing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I watched the scene 3 times because I was trying to figure out how his gun worked.
Really?
His mail gun, his mail cannon.
Yeah,
When the USPS strikes back?
Right.
yeah. Like I said, my cut was awful.
Oh, okay.
Was he that uninvolved with his making out that he decided, no, I'd rather just try and kill someone with a knife?
Yeah.
Apparently so. So my options are dead, dead, and dead.
Yeah.
Your smug ass girlfriend back there.
This is a kind of a clever little hidey thing he has.
Clearly the influence to Schwarzenegger's Guns N' Roses gag in the second Terminator.
Yes, because James Cameron
At
was
first,
like,
I thought that was him screaming like that. Then it was evident it was her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not a smooth cocky
Yeah, someone has
shotgun.
not been
No.
cleaning their weapon properly.
Yeah.
Nope.
I love killing innocent kids in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hell of a ring. It looks like it's
Like a door knocker.
Yeah, a door knocker.
Yep.
I would have much preferred him to sprain his ankle there. Just do a Family Guy, just
I was hoping for like a pole somewhere where you jumped in and like slid down it.
If
It's
those
been
shades
far-
were any more mirrored, then I probably could see the cameras.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
extra loud shotgun cock. Part of me's wondering if he's actually shooting a real shotgun based off how this debris is flying.
All right, buddy, you gotta really hit your marks there. Watch where you're stepping.
Who runs like that?
No one in this movie knows how to move.
Gotta shimmy around.
I blame some of it on the tightness of the jeans.
That's
I mean, look
certainly-
at that. It's got to be difficult to move in thigh-high boots and
Right.
He just
What is
And
this
mom
creeping
jeans.
around?
he saunters around sneaky. It's
he's-
sneak sauntering too.
He like slithers.
yeah. What?
Yeah.
And here's where like a avalanche of F-bombs happen in this
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
This scene can only be improved by just the Scooby-Doo door gag.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like the slow-mo fall there.
Yeah, I was waiting for like the of the Bionic Man.
$6 million
$6
stash.
million, yeah.
Whee!
Look at him run! The hell, man?
So are we to presume that that's actually a cool scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we to presume that they made the same jump that he did and that their jump just lasted like nowhere near the amount of time?
I don't.
I think
I
they
was
jumped down
confused
less
by that.
stories.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to park our bikes in the most inconvenient place possible.
Right.
For bikes. See, he's smart. He's like, I'll take it through the hallway.
Yeah. It's because Freddie Mercury's better than everybody else in this movie.
Yep, he is the best number 2.
So since apparently Drum Guy was just around, do you think this guy was just around and like, all right, fuck it, you're in the movie now?
There's a good chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these
I like the hand on
Yeah.
the hip with the hobo.
Yeah.
respectable neighborhood, yeah. I do like to shove it.
Leather daddies, roll out.
See, Trash has the tightest pants, and that's what makes him in charge.
So that's okay. Got it.
Power move.
It's a clever move by Hammer there.
Yeah.
Totally just hoodwinked him.
Yeah, he did.
Fooled you.
It's a well-maintained truck for No Man's Land.
Agreed.
Yeah. I
It
don't know.
also doesn't look like anyone's driving it.
Probably not.
This gang doesn't seem to have a lot of members either.
Well,
It's
they
a come
made
and
that
go
full-
Yeah,
thing.
they did have a full flying V times 2.
Right.
The
Yeah.
double V.
It's
This
just
guy
must,
gives up so quickly.
it's
like,
just
oh, well.
must be the like
I'm
'cause
done.
because the truck couldn't completely run over 4 dudes on motorcycles.
Yeah.
The slow ride of the bikes to park them there is
Yep.
so unintimidating, too.
Public thrust. Public thrust.
Everything about Trash is unintimidating.
Yeah.
Kicks him with the big shoe. Aha, gotcha.
It's the original face from the A-Team.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No.
The guy with the mustache on the left here, he looks like one of the Andys from Hot Fuzz.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He does.
And the guy looks like Rucker Howard, or not really Rucker Howard. Reminds me a little bit of Bob the Goon.
It's just like,
It's like they cast their stunt doubles.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would really like a version of this movie where I could replace the audio with the original audio of everyone talking, because I really want to know what this guy sounds like.
Who? Mike
Trash.
Sarah? Oh, he's Italian.
I know. I just
So
want to
it's
hear what he
pos-
sounds like.
This whole sequence is so, like I said, everyone's trying to be intimidating. No one is intimidating.
Not
in
a
this
single
movie.
one. Not even biker Otacon from Metal Gear here.
and the hell, like the skulls. Like if anyone actually had that, they would just be made mocked like incessantly.
Shaking them out.
No porn in here. That's it. That's a
Nope,
good
that's
threat.
it.
Yep.
I lifted up one thing.
You're clean.
I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure you weren't smuggling hammer under the mattress in there. So
Yeah.
Especially not no gizmo. Ah,
I
that makes
just know you
that
don't
makes
Man,
all
Ryan,
of
to
us.
write the
Midnight
dialogue
or
for
get
this
it
movie.
wet.
Yeah.
So I'm questioning like, so it's the No Man's Land. He has a
Look at him walk.
Semi-truck.
Look at him walk.
he has a semi truck in the No Man's Land. So does he just kind of like drive it around and live in it?
Maybe.
I think so. I think that's what that hint is at.
Home sweet truck, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pretty well maintained Peterbilt.
Because it's not like because you never see him like with a trailer.
So this ring is a. Why with the
Confederate
Confederate flag?
Flag, yeah.
It was a
a
rebellious,
full
thing,
bottle
it was
of
a
Jack
rebellious
Daniels.
thing to do in 1983.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is.
Just like really, riveting graffiti like sex and bull
Yep.
and job and rub.
And Piper.
Yeah, this graffiti is what white people think graffiti is.
Yes, this is
I told you,
exactly what.
This guy designed all of the Trapper Keepers for,
Yeah.
for the following decade.
That doesn't match up at all.
No. So this is another super long scene
Yep.
with extra epic music, prominently featuring more of Trash's Camel Toe.
Yeah. More cuts. More cuts.
Every
More cuts.
gang member, screen time.
None of you don't know any of these people. Just know they're here.
Yep.
That guy looks bored.
Yep. So the Hell's Angels makes up the gang, and apparently they would make fun of Mark Gregory, who plays Trash, because of how he walks.
Did they?
Yes.
And Camel Toe.
He's even standing weird.
He's standing like that toddler.
Yeah.
Like he's about to
This-
go walk across the room and get some apple juice or something.
This music is like Final Fantasy boss music is what
Yeah.
we're listening to right now.
Yeah.
Does his mustache get gray all of
Yeah.
a sudden?
This sequence is not epic enough for
For this music.
For the
Yep.
music. They're just sleeping.
Yeah, they're fine. They're going to be all right, right?
Yeah. The fire will wake them up.
Quit faking it, guys.
Meanwhile,
Trash
the real
looks like
Hells
he's
Angels are just
posing
hanging
for
out over
a.
there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's posing for a Boris Valero like oil painting.
He's the original model for the Vigo painting from Ghostbusters.
It's Vigo.
Notice that none of the Hell's Angels have stupid plastic skulls on their motorcycles.
No, they're like, don't you fucking touch
Yeah,
my
don't
bike.
touch my fucking bike.
Yeah.
No, it's because they're real Hells Angels.
Yeah.
They know that if they put a plastic skull on their motorcycle,
No one's going to take them
they
seriously.
they would be paying for it at the next gathering of the clans or whatever it is they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone should remake this movie, but make it all based around the different sex of Juggalo.
Oh, God.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And say it set in Detroit. Detroit's a no man's land.
Yeah, we got
course.
enough.
Juggalo
We got
take-
enough of that going around, even without movies.
The Juggalo have taken over.
Yeah, I mean, but the difference is there are parts of Detroit that are truly like no man's land. I mean,
True.
the reality is there.
Yeah.
I just want to make a movie with Juggalo in it because
Yeah.
I don't think the rest of the country knows the
The
ridiculousness
insanity of Juggalo.
No,
Juggalo.
I think they do. I mean, they're registered as an official gang by the FBI, and the
Which
Gathering of the
they're like-
Juggalos isn't in Michigan, surprisingly.
they're suing to get off that list. I guess.
Yeah.
Dude, you have an amazing an amazing flea market
Fucking
when they
bungee
have,
cord?
when they have Juggalo game night once every 6 months.
Yeah.
They have a Juggalo gaming convention at the Gibraltar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have a like a Juggalo deck building game.
Yeah, and ICP actually shows up. They're like huge board gamers, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you, man. They're like really into board and role playing games.
That's fucking hilarious.
Whoop, whoop.
So there's been an awful lot of movie without
Nothing's
having
happened.
any real meaning
No.
for the
Yeah.
past several minutes.
I don't know the last time there was any dialogue.
Set the scene and show you what a wasteland this no man's land has become.
Yep.
All like 6 places we've been.
Yeah. Parking lot A, parking lot B.
And
Yeah.
we are back at the docks again.
Oh, the guy's not fishing anymore.
Whee!
Like 4 guys going to the drink.
Yep.
Wait, aren't they technically in Brooklyn right now? I know part of this movie is filmed in Brooklyn,
I
not
think
the Bronx.
most of it's actually
Most of it's
filmed
filmed in Brooklyn, yeah, because
Yeah.
the bridges don't make any sense in this sequence.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now
This
again,
is not how you spread ashes.
and again,
What's funny is they're just throwing ashes into their own faces.
Yeah, you can see
Like,
it
this
blow
is
back.
the worst way to spread ashes ever. This is like
You
you're
see,
basically
see it
just,
blowing back.
you're basically just eating your friend,
Yep.
especially that guy right there.
This is
That's-
like
he
the
just-
end of The Big Lebowski when they're scattering
my
Donnie's ashes.
I want everyone to hear our private conversation.
Yeah. Yes?
Blah, 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 blah.
The most Jerry curled cop ever.
He's got that soul glow.
There is a good amount of stuff going on in the background in this movie, which we do enjoy.
Yeah, it's
Like the old biddy.
yeah.
There's some, and the cops are leather daddies themselves too.
Yeah.
Of course they are. It's the 80s. Have you...
Why would you spend $1 million on somebody whose record is quote real bad?
Because he's the best.
But that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's the best at being bad, huh?
Why do you have sunglasses on again?
He's indoors,
Yeah.
He's getting ready to say something impactful.
so they don't want any negative publicity. So they hire like the worst hitman
Yeah.
that they just admitted.
and then let him bring in an army of horses and helicopters later.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Spoilers, this movie doesn't make any sense.
Well, I know now anyone who hasn't seen the movie and is listening, so no one. But they're wondering, wait, horses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. I mean, if presumably they watched the trailer I posted before.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true.
It shows a lot of the things. Like, we watched the trailer, we're like, oh my gosh, we have to do this movie.
Oh, the zombies are back.
The balloon skaters.
You'd have
So-
to go ahead.
Speaking of Nazi stuff, aren't there helmets
Yeah.
World War II?
Yeah, World War II, yeah.
They're repurposed
The Wehrmacht,
Wehrmacht
yeah.
helmets.
Helmets? Yeah. All right, sorry, Ryan.
No, that's what I was gonna say. With oh god,
Oh God. It's like
Deadass.
it's a bunch of pancakes.
Look at him. Look at him. You know, he moves like fucking Jack Skellington is how he moves. Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the zombies with their poofy like
Balloon
cushion
vests. Yeah.
vests. I wonder if they have a problem with guys just falling asleep all the time because they just have cushy little things around their head.
Yeah.
It could be.
I like how everybody takes out like the least
little
effective
knives.
combat weapons they have.
Yeah. Guys just like, but why?
Freddie Mercury's getting older by the scene.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury just wants to dance and sing.
Big Joe's tattooing.
So trash is what happens if you let Flat Stanley not have after school activities.
Mm. You know, she no trash. I'm not convinced trash.
I'm not convinced.
Whoa.
Yes, I just said it's a trap.
The
That
guy.
doesn't make any sense. Thank you, Andy.
Why did he deliver that like a fucking ventriloquist dummy? This is jaw moving around. No.
Married a puppet.
Wow.
I like
I
how
gotta-
the gang has gotten like extremely more diverse for this one scene.
That's the best line of the movie right there.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
And I didn't believe her.
Yeah. I love the ocean.
Like she didn't learn her lesson from wandering around in no man's land alone the first time.
No, she has a leather jacket now. She's
Oh,
cool.
she is one of them.
She's been accepted.
No. Okay, so part of why he looks so...
As he almost falls on his fucking skates.
Part of the reason why he looks so ridiculous on these motorcycles is... Okay, one...
Because
why
that'll
would
stop
that
a
work?
motorcycle.
Yeah.
They can just drive around it.
Yeah. But, so, motorcycles... there's two different designs to motorcycles in a lot of cases. There's the American style, which is supposed to be like the
lean back,
the
yeah.
lean back, like it's American riding. American riding's like the slouch, laid
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
like
yeah.
long distance riding, and then European motorcycles are designed around either horse racing, so they're designed and like actual horse riding that they do over there. So they're either, they're either like punched
You more
over,
lean forward,
or very proper sitting
Yes.
on the motorcycle, straight backs. So you can't ride a Harley with your back straight because you just
Right.
look absurd. Particularly if you have a torso the length of like Montana
And mom jeans,
and mom jeans.
which sort of just like hide where your torso actually starts.
Oh wait, we have plot here. This is where
we
the
don't.
plot to the movie gets introduced.
No, we don't.
yeah.
Okay, so another aged actor.
Yeah, so
suggestion.
I've written down here, what is this movie's plot?
They're going to apparently kidnap her and force her against her will to be president of a company?
Yes, an arms company that she apparently inherits when she turns 18.
So she doesn't want to be a billionaire.
Yes.
She wants to bone leather daddies
Yes.
Yeah,
in parking lots.
because they're going to make her do things she doesn't want to do as the
Head
owner.
of an arms company.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I think the guy playing Hammer looks like an aged Rainn Wilson.
A little bit, yeah.
Like if you pulled the glasses off Dwight, aged him 30 years.
Give him a caterpillar mustache.
Yeah.
Why?
Way to plant, Anne.
Where does Anne keep getting all these like wonderfully colorful outfits that are clean and
Yeah.
Dead hookers?
Yeah, dead hookers is probably good.
Yeah.
Probably.
At least she has some semblance of acting, unlike the rest of this movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her father's the director, and when she's the DP when. Or actually, the director's assistant director when
Yeah.
she's not on screen. So she gets to see other people act.
Hides and sleeps with us. Watching him, I can't process his movements. What
He
is
manages
this?
to completely sashay around the beach.
So, yes, we saw the end of The Warriors, and we liked how the movie ends, so we filmed the scene. They are very heart to heart. We trash an Anne.
Trash the Anne.
It's a plot.
It's a good name for a company, Manhattan Corporation.
Yeah.
What about mine? Did they make my arms?
No, Ryan, you're the other 40%.
Yeah.
Or as the boss of the most powerful corporation in the world, you'd be the one manipulating people. I don't
Yeah.
know.
All right, pump the brakes there with the unscrupulous lady. We have a syllable limit in these parts.
Yeah. Trash doesn't understand that word.
I feel the
That's an
film
entire
grain
sentence for
changed.
trash.
Yeah, right.
Film grain changed mid-scene.
Yeah.
He does look like a tan Michael Cera in a wig. It's uncanny.
Yeah.
He's got a stronger jaw than Sarah.
Oh yeah,
but
he's and clearly in better shape.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's just as awkward in a much more feminine and sexy way, though.
I mean, his whole character and persona's got to clearly be based off of rock stars, right? I mean, that's clearly what
Yeah,
this is
he's
all
got a
based on.
little bit of... He also has a little bit of Swan from The Warriors, just in like his physique and just kind of
But he doesn't do the swagger right.
stoicness. Yeah, it is. Well, Swan doesn't have swagger.
I'm pretty sure I just saw him with a Hell's Angels pin actually on his vest, which I mean wouldn't be surprising considering Hell's Angels were actually in this.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure the pin he's got at the top left-hand side is a Hell's Angels pin.
Don't sit.
Also, look at how much of a straightaway they had to notice this obstruction.
Yeah.
Why did they have to drive all the way up to it?
And get off your bikes and power them off instead of just turning around.
Oh no!
Oh, I can be sexy.
The ubiquitous 80s net, which somehow traps you, but it doesn't really.
Have to trot off.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Just fall on him. Just fall on him.
What's funny is they're all like lady slapping him instead of using the sharp metal sticks that they have in their hands.
I think they're actually just mini sticks.
He was out for a long time there, guys.
Yeah.
That's see how artistic his shot is because it's on a mirror.
Yeah,
Gray matter in your butt is like,
It's just a post Taco Bell experience is all
Yep.
that is.
yeah.
Ugh.
It looks like he's going too fast and the wind hurts his face. Second question, did you see how ridiculous you look?
If they're the writers, why is that guy in a Flying Devils MC?
Who knows?
It's-
It's what was available at the
Yeah.
time.
Freddie Mercury is still just upset about this whole sequence.
Yep. Stop fighting! You're making my hair gray.
Yeah.
Snowman's Land?
Yeah.
Like Jack Frost?
Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum.
So
I'm
they introduced those three
Mr.
gangs.
Bronx Christmas.
yeah, Rutgers down.
Yeah.
And fucking Mario back
Wario?
Yeah, Mario.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury's court. He's got to go.
there. He said secretly in front of the guy he's talking
Yeah.
about.
Yes.
Better keep your eye on the guy standing right in front of me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What?
Don Johnson didn't hear that. He was too busy thinking about his pastel-colored shirts and alligator.
So here we have the actual children's playground set from
From Double
Double
Dragon.
Dragon.
Let's do karate.
Why are the men dressed in lady clothes?
It's the 80s. They're working out.
Yeah.
Hey,
They might all, in fact, actually be working for the weekend.
Yep.
Is that the guy that played Kane from the Command and Conquer game? Oh, well, no, he's got hair.
It's a wig.
He might be.
He looks like Kane from the Command and Conquer if you shaved his head.
Yeah. I loved all those cheesy
to see the
Cut
real
scenes.
action scenes in Command and Conquer.
God. With the Tim Curry scene.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Tim
That's
Curry.
from the third one.
Third one. The one place.
The one place that's untouched by capitalism. Space.
Look at, I just
Well, there's a hole in the ground.
better get in it. I am truly mesmerized by this guy's ambulation. His ambulatory awkwardness is truly transcendental. Holy Christ.
What's more hypnotizing? Him
It's
walking.
got to be the jeans, man. Like, did you imagine climbing a ladder in jeans that tight?
No.
What's more hypnotizing? Him walking or John DeHart sashaying back and forth through the
Oh
shimmy
my God.
slide?
No, it's got to be him walking.
It's a dual hell.
So ridiculous.
I like this gang.
This gang is 100% Clockwork Orange
Right.
and
Oh, yeah.
Baseball Furies.
And that guy looked like a cross between Sean William Scott and Patrick Swayze.
Huh.
Like
So
they-
all the interior shots in this movie are filmed in Rome. So and all the
Okay.
exterior shots are in actually New York.
Huh.
So as I was mentioning earlier about the trilogy that this film is part of, the 3 movies from start to finish
I don't
took
kn-
6 months to do.
I
All
don't know
3
how
of
the
them.
Warriors got gangs so right, and this just got them all so wrong.
Yep. I like how there's like one-on-one, like, oh, now you've walked near me, now I fight you.
Yeah. It's like sexy mime fighting.
Right.
Wait.
So do you have to? I wonder if like a lot of gangs you have to get beaten in. I wonder if this is like a tap dance routine.
You had to
or-
dance your way in?
Yeah, you have to tap
Yeah.
dance your way in.
I do like that this little line, you're trespassing trash. I said you're trespassing trash.
No, I did say twice.
the movements that these guys have are fun. Like they really do jump into the gang being like a dancing gang.
Yeah, well, it's an actual dance troupe.
So
I guess she appears in the sequel, which
Oh,
I
good.
will eventually watch. Which I wanted more of her character. I really
Can
like
we
her.
watch that together?
yeah,
We will watch that together.
Yes.
I also do want to see the new Barbarians too, as part of
That,
I'll watch them all.
That movie was actually done on MST3K, season 5, episode 1.
Nice.
Completely forgettable.
Really?
I watched it probably a number of years ago.
Okay.
But there's 176 episodes of that show
Yeah.
before the reboot, so
Yeah.
only got like 50 left.
How long do we have to stand like this?
Yeah.
Mime harder.
Mime more.
So remember, he is rescuing, or he's trying to go see the ogre to rescue
Anne.
Yeah.
Anne.
To rescue Plant.
But why? Like,
Looky.
again, it seems like he just should have gone after Anne.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Freddie
I don't
Mercury
know.
took his age-reducing
Well,
tonic.
yeah.
He's back to
He's fucking spaced out right now.
It's just for men.
he's using just for men because he's back to no gray.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. He's going to find Ogre to get more men to go fight the zombies because there's a lot of zombies.
But they beat the zombies the last time they fought them.
Don't try to make this movie make sense.
God,
That's still.
that was risky.
Yeah.
Wait, am I in charge now?
Wait, what was I supposed to do again? I had one job.
Wait, I gotta go back. Looky. Nope, I lost it.
Haha, I'm a badass.
Yeah, he's the only one who stores his bike in a place that makes sense.
Okay, so apparently this guy just pulls over immediately on the side of a motorcycle. Just no matter where he is.
Yep. I'm going to sneak up on you in my giant, loud motorcycle.
Yeah.
The kid's just playing basketball in the background.
I do like this transition that comes up here in a second. Just doo-doo-doo-doo. I can walk.
Oh
I'm a
my,
human, just
oh.
walk like a normal human.
Yeah.
Nope.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yoop.
Yeah,
Nice
it's a
little-
fun.
Nice little fun thing.
The
harp.
whimsical music,
Yeah.
yeah.
Walk like a human, not a praying mantis.
And then, what is it? The scavengers that show up soon?
Yeah, I call them the
Yeah.
dust bunnies.
Yeah, there's the scavengers,
Yeah.
the sharks.
They just hop all the time. They're
Who was
always
the-
hopping.
They're dust bunnies.
I forgot the name of the first gang. That they,
The zombies.
well, the zombies is the inflatable.
Is the
pool.
inflatable people.
Is the-
Oh,
Yeah,
the tigers are
the tap dancers.
No, those are
We're just gonna call them the tap
iron
dancers.
something.
So, did I completely miss something there, or did they just like hand wave that they got past those guys?
They hand waved them because I don't know. She got the hots for him.
Yeah, she said, "I really like you. You know,
Yeah.
I have a soft spot in my heart for you.
Yeah.
You can walk through my territory." And he
Yeah,
said,
'cause
"But
her
you have
name's
a heart of
Ironheart.
iron." Or
Yeah.
something.
Her name's Ironheart.
Okay, right.
Well, the guy will jump center frame.
Nope, that's too big. Too much of a jump.
You know, if they didn't make them so comical with jumping, like the rags and being all dusty and stuff, it's
Right.
actually a pretty cool concept for a gang like living in rubble.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
It kind of comes out of nowhere.
Like that
and-
was
Yeah.
actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean,
And there's a subtle touch there. If you look at the dirt in a lot of these scenes, they have handprints in them, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
just
looks painful.
killed with bowling pins.
Yeah. Like they.
He's a god. No one can fight in pants that tight. Jesus Christ. Every cheeky detail.
Yeah.
see these things they have a stabbing end, which I don't think any of these guys have yet figured out how to use.
Yeah, they're just like whacking people with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hideo Kojima definitely watched this movie and thought that. Oh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Stabbing end.
Thought that's how pants work.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I've seen Raiden walk.
He's like, wait, you could do that?
Legs work that way?
Let's leave our weapons.
God, I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah. Man, I don't care if this is a derelict portion of the city. Clean your fucking glasses, man. Is anyone going to correct him on that?
Understand your meaning.
Yeah.
Man,
because it sounds like you're bullshitting me.
I do like that line. I think it's funny.
I can bullshit him anytime I want to bullshit Josh.
The hot dog just looks so unhappy.
You know,
I was part of the A team.
with a code name question mark like hot dog, you'd think he'd be funny.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Not just sad. I like how he gives him an actual Luger.
A Luger, yeah.
Hey. Trace.
Wow, Freddie Mercury is aged. He's got his disguise on.
He's Scooby-Doo watching.
Yeah.
What?
So this beer is really good, but the last little bits that have been sitting here are not.
Oh, that's the yeast is settled out.
Yeah.
Don't drink that.
Yeast.
Now he tells me.
Oh, Freddie's getting pissed.
If you,
I'm telling.
you feel that, Stashy? Yeah. My stash sense is tingling.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
So he decides to give chase on a motorcycle through the building, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, if everyone else uses roller skates, he's got to use his motorcycle,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. He's all terrain.
All wheels all the time. So pretty soon, Ice just fucking bites it. I think it's right here.
Yep, it is right here.
Do you think it's on purpose?
Unscripted.
No,
it is unscripted.
It's an actual wreck. That actually happened.
Ow.
That was not intentional.
Yep.
Fuck.
That was eating shit.
Jesus
Unscripted.
Christ. For this fucking movie?
Yep.
God, that looks like that hurts
Yeah.
so bad. Hey, look, a normal person navigating these things.
And he has tight-ish pants.
Well, Freddie Mercury always had moves.
Yep.
Rat noise?
He
And
just holds it like a katana.
sword.
He just holds it like a samurai, which is kind of cool.
Uses his hand as a hilt. Or, sorry, as the scabbard.
Yeah.
The makeup on these guys look like the from MST3K, the guy who has his brain taken out.
Oh, brain guy.
Brain
Yeah.
guy, yeah. He got through apparently without running into anybody.
Yep.
He's the
He
hand.
knows the Bronx.
Yeah, that's
Did he
true.
perhaps not show up on a loud ass fucking motorcycle?
Yeah, because he ate it beforehand.
Right. Trash runs like a Japanese schoolgirl in an anime.
The now that
More upper body motion and
Right.
yeah. Now that you say that this all those scenes are in like Rome, you can see the old world architecture in a lot of those.
yeah.
Those internal ones. Ew.
Thanks for that.
You don't want to take off those pants and get new ones on.
So if Trash were to shit himself, it would be like stepping on a ketchup packet, but up.
It would just come right up the back of the jeans.
How are we gonna break in and see the guy that we want to see?
We're gonna dress like women.
Apparently.
It's a scene from Final Fantasy VII. We need the gym sequence first, though.
Yeah. That guy's
the
awesome.
best. He's the best.
So he's just the creepy pimp that likes to watch, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross ass bastard.
More weird makeup in here.
Yep. The blue beard.
Yeah.
It's the Tigers, man.
It's interesting here that you actually see like Ogre is a competent ruler. He's not just like the
Right.
Duke from Escape from New York.
Yeah.
He's actually like food goes here, fuel goes there, electronics goes there.
And I actually like how this is shot, this little scene. Just kind of following his hand around.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
And perpetual fog machine. Arcade Space Invaders.
Right.
Yeah. Nothing is more devastating than logistics.
Yes.
Right. The Bronx.
Ooh. What? He's like, how is he moving? Even Hammer is mesmerized by this.
Right. Look
He
at him
walks
standing.
without
Look at
rhythm.
him.
Look at him. Yeah, he's like,
He's got that wicked back arch going on. Jesus
It's
Christ.
like he has two pelvises. He's got a lower pelvis and like a pelvis right below his rib, or right below his sternum.
No abs, just
Just
two pelvises.
You know what? He has the remember the old tiny GI Joes and how they would like rotate at the sternum.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
He's just a
that.
living
Just-
GI Joe.
Watch him run. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. And hands out.
I can't do that. Indistinct conversations. How like sophisticated this place is really is. It's cool because this reminds me of a like a sequence from a Fallout game.
Hey guys.
Yeah, yeah. The opulent palace amongst the ruins of the world. Yeah.
It's sexy Popeye.
It's Chuck Norris.
he looked like Chuck Norris to me.
I mean, it's
Look at him.
Who stands like this?
His shoulders are like way too wide for his body. I think
Yeah.
that's the problem. Laughing it up.
Yeah, this really does remind me of a Fallout sequence. It's luxurious for what the rest of the world is like, but it really is still just a dump.
Yeah.
What the hell you want here?
Yeah.
Throws.
Gun
go bang.
Was that a Star Wars arcade machine in the back there?
I think it was still Space Invaders.
Okay.
I like how the alarm's an actual alarm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it an actual alarm? It just sounds like
It's some sort of warbling
it's a
sound.
warbler.
It's more than what I expected from this movie for this
Is
scene.
that guy's middle finger on the trigger?
Yes.
Yes.
That's wow.
That's a terrible decision.
Yeah, that's not
gonna
going to
lose-
go well when he pulls the trigger.
He's
there.
going to lose some index finger meat.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But right now they are paying me, so yes,
Right.
I am working for them.
Yes. I'm gonna confuse the plot here.
Right.
We're not so different, you and I.
Ooh.
Bird.
You can tell him that he has angry eyebrows.
Right.
Yep. I am the Bronx.
I was actually born in Dayton, Ohio.
Right.
No, this actor was born in the Bronx,
No, he's
but yeah,
standing.
he has a case
I
of
want to
middle
see him
finger,
pull a
trigger
trigger with
finger.
a middle finger and watch that slide rack back on.
Yeah,
his
just
little
wreck him.
index finger.
Fucking wreck his finger. That fucking hatchet-faced broad.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
some
looks
great
kind of like
cheese on that nose.
looks kind of like a parakeet.
Yeah.
The pink hat is really what sells that guy's outfit right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And sexy Chuck Norris, who has a revolver for some reason.
Everyone has a revolver. Well, not Hammer, but
My cat is doing his post-poop victory lap around the
Yeah,
house.
that was sounded like a stampede of buffaloes.
Hot dog, hot dog.
I hate my life.
Yes, hamburger. Hamburger.
I got to go check
That's-
on our hyperdrive tracking technology.
Yeah.
See how it's progressing.
I do like this little sequence here.
Wooga wooga wooga.
They got the creepy music.
Yep.
He does not like Hammer very much.
No. Don't you know?
Don't you know? Fucking smokes of it.
The poof ball that
Yeah,
comes out of that guy's head.
the brain poof.
Yeah.
Hammer from,
I'm
Hammer
just
from,
Hammer
the Bronx.
from the Bronx.
Meet Jenny from the block. Yep, that's what I say.
I mean, yeah.
I say I didn't do it.
So do you think he has to wear a vest because shirts don't fit him?
Probably.
Too wide. They
I'm
don't make
pretty sure he
shirts
could
that
wear one of
narrow,
the,
but that wide
the
in the
zombies,
chest.
The zombies bubble wrap things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Really?
Thanks, Witch.
Which is a lot like Lash, also from the Double
Double
Dragon.
Dragon,
movie.
yeah.
Yeah. Stop caressing. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a TV antenna that he has right there.
Yes,
Gonna
I think
whip him
so.
with it. That
Yeah.
shit would hurt.
I think it's one of those old school pointers before they had laser pointers.
Where it just kept
it was like it was the
extending and extending.
telescoping metal rod.
They used to like aggressively point at maps.
Yeah.
We are here. We are moving the troops there.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to navigate by map.
Yeah.
Travel by map.
Travel by map.
Yep. I want one of those sticks that people use to move around like markers on the maps. You know, like you push your ships.
I used to know what those are called.
I want to say it's a croup, but that's for
babies get.
That's for blackjack.
Mm.
Not blackjack.
Craps.
Craps.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. This is fucking Ermac? Is
Hey,
Ermac
you
lead
leave
the
Ermac
zombies?
alone. He was a cool character in Mortal Kombat.
He has no interest in talking to this guy. They also spent a lot of time on those practice dummies, man.
Yep.
Mhm.
And those tire swings. They just got some Pirelli tires and just pushing them back and forth.
So this has to be some sort of like paintball or indoor archery course, right?
Something from Italy in the early 80s.
That was a cool cut, actually.
Yep.
Look at how he's standing again. Nuts first. You weren't kidding.
Unthrust your pelvis before speaking to me, young man.
Retract, trash. Retract.
He walks like a 16-month-old. Yeah, I mean, he even has his arms back. Like,
Yeah.
somebody yells juice, and he just meanders out
Right.
of it. God, those pants don't even fit.
Not even close.
I don't care about hot dog.
Yeah, that's why.
He's the most
It looks like he's
character.
like going through a bender. Look at his
Right,
hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, even for a guy named Hammer, you're really gruff.
Yeah.
Crowbar.
Film
His name
grade
should be
change again
Crowbar.
there, too.
Yeah.
No.
Why is he? He's prancing up the rocks.
Yeah, he's really struggling with that loose gravel.
Yeah. Yep.
Boing, boing. Boing.
Their makeup's not half bad.
No. I mean, he's wearing
My jive turkey sense is tingling.
he's wearing an open pirate shirt and looks less ridiculous
Yeah,
than trash does.
yeah.
Yep.
It looks like he can't even look up properly. Like his neck doesn't bend.
Oh no!
Zoom in more.
Guitar riff.
Huh? That looks really uncomfortable to actually have to hang like that
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it does.
from an acting position.
Again, we have to go through close-up shots of literally everyone in the room before we progress.
Yep.
Oh my god! Another just strange sequence here where
Yeah.
it's so slow.
Time to go be Castlevania.
Yeah. So this movie is already only what, like 80, like
Yeah, it's like 80 some minutes.
86 minutes long, and you could still probably edit another 20 minutes out of this movie
yeah.
and
Yeah.
not make much of a difference.
Well, 10 minutes of it is the drum solo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That scene will go untouched.
That
Ugh.
hand is brutal.
That's
pretty
good,
rough.
good makeup.
Yeah. I just want to kiss you.
Yeah.
Now he's young again.
No kiss.
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
I drank all the Kool-Aid.
The Scavengers?
No, duh.
Yeah.
I wanted to tell you, looky.
Is a traitor.
He does. This is an okay job. The acting here. He sells that he's been impaled multiple times and
Yeah.
See
I
if
think
you.
they're about to kiss.
Yeah.
Somewhere Jess is just
yes,
pancake
Jess. Yes, we love you, Jess.
Mama.
If there's any movie
I
that
killed a
deserves
man.
Jess, the Jess treatment.
that deserves some Jess treatment, it's this movie.
Yep. We'll send her the link.
Don't rub your tears all over him. That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
The
forgot.
old neck break. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oops.
forgot that he did that.
And now it's just way too long of a scene here.
So, like, there's no. We've established there's nothing keeping him from just like not putting him on a motorcycle and driving him to Manhattan and just dropping him off at the hospital.
It's still America. The healthcare's terrible.
Right? Like there's no reason he needs to murder his friend.
I think it was more to put him out of his misery.
Yeah, but they're not stuck here.
He's actually, Ogre's a relatively convincing fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was in the NFL, so he's got body.
Yeah,
control.
he actually moves like somebody with power.
Yeah.
You mean he actually moves like someone who's been in a human body their whole life?
Proper motor function control.
Yeah.
Somebody watched way too many Indiana Jones films for how she uses this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Scram dog.
That would hurt a lot.
Yeah, well,
Oh no!
This whole
Oh,
suit's
no.
out of focus. Now it's back.
That's how you take down trash. You just pile on him.
Everybody back in the pile.
What are they doing to him right now?
I'm not.
Gumming him?
Like they're just lying on him, like wiggling.
Yeah.
Just get one leg. You can't move the other.
I want to watch a movie about Ogre. He's
Yeah.
way better.
What's
Yeah.
Ogre up to for the other hour
I
of
mean,
this movie that he's
here
not
comes
in?
the elbow with the.
The elbow.
Yeah, there you go.
The original People's Elbow.
Yep. In wrestling video games, I used to make a character who had a
Oh, that's
spiked
right.
elbow. And then
Oh,
yeah.
snap.
Well, you were studying how to walk. I studied the blade.
Right.
But
I
anyway,
actually like that line.
Yeah. In wrestling video games, I used to always make a character who had like a big obnoxious spiked elbow and have him do like a people's elbow move or something
Of course.
like that.
Her ridiculous cape just seems like it's absolutely the worst thing to wear in a fight.
She still is able to move more fluidly than Trash, though.
Yeah,
More- yeah.
and convincingly.
Yeah.
That just looks like a horrible sequence out of Dexter.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
All the broken windows and
With
red
blood.
everywhere. I want to be
What's
the guy that just
Yeah, I was
gets
gonna
to jump
say.
on the trampoline all day.
This is
Are
how they
you-
have so many gang members. You basically just get to have fun. You're like, this is
You're
like,
trampoline
yeah,
man.
yeah, we have
That's your-
trampolines
that's your
and
job.
a roller rink. Come join our gang.
Everybody else is living in abject poverty, and they,
Yeah.
and they
Living
have,
in a roller disco.
and they have Discovery Zone.
All right. They're just Chuck E. Cheesing it up.
Glasses shadesman.
Again, all of that, like even with Hammer, why? What was he? What was the purpose of him going into the Bronx if he wasn't getting the girl?
To locate the girl? Question mark.
But it,
Why are you shushing? Why are you shushing?
yeah.
It makes no sense.
Everyone walk like trash.
Yeah.
He's
Just fucking.
Is this how we walk?
They actually have him walking at the back so he can try and emulate what the other two people are doing.
Walk this way.
He's like, but I forgot
Right.
how walk.
How legs? Gross. He's got a type.
Golem might be the only person who has more ridiculous legs than Trash.
Yeah.
Sploosh. Great ogre.
What is the look that he gives him?
Yeah.
I just don't get it. If it wasn't for you,
Meddling
you meddling
kids.
kids. They would walk by the two David Bowie mannequins.
This entire sequence is weird. There's no music, and there hasn't been any music for a good number until the death scene was the last time there was any soundtrack.
Yeah.
So like this scene, and for a while, like the movie, it feels kind of vacant.
It's a good smile.
Yeah, I like that.
Those fucking poofy vests are just so
Dude,
bad.
And I'm kind of wondering, the way they're tucked in, it looks like they actually go, like, you snap them in the taint, right? Like,
yeah, taint snaps.
Snap them in the taint.
Taint
like you
clips.
snap them in the taint. There's probably like 3 little buttons down there or
Like
something.
they're like a sexy nighty.
Yeah, it's like an inflatable unitard or something. I'm not sure what's going on there.
The rainbow bright hockey ninjas.
Yeah. Ooh, we gotta stop fancy.
Again, Ogre's the only one who's actually intimidating right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody else has like gravitas. Nobody else has presence in a room.
Yeah.
And he stands like a normal human man.
Yeah. It's because Fred Williamson has actual acting talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ooh. Whack. Go ogre.
This is one of the few fights that's actually choreographed relatively well here too.
Not entirely incompetently, you mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Also, red leotard man in the background is kind of skeezing me out.
The Soviet gymnasts.
Are those the trampoline men? Because there's a baby trampoline back there if you look. See?
Yeah.
You have to graduate to the big trampoline.
Right. You got to earn it. All right,
Yeah,
I want you to slap this.
No soundtrack, just punches.
Yep.
Now we got Tiger Style.
Yep.
This is cool, though.
Yeah.
Ah, that is not what that window would look like from the outside.
Stop stabbing yourself.
Stop stabbing yourself. Man.
Oh, the Richard Simmons twins.
He's a martial arts
He
genius.
actually moves pretty decently, too. I mean, I guess just, like, I'm amazed by normal human movement after watching this guy for most of the movie.
Yeah.
Yep. I do like the introduction of Hot Dog by his big shoe.
Yeah. That noise.
Just cracking plastic.
Yeah.
These guys are enemies now?
Apparently, for reasons.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That's
not how you use that.
No.
Nor would it work.
Who knows?
What even is physics? I mean, really.
Okay, it's me versus 10 people. I'll be fine.
I got ogres. All I got this shit.
Oh.
Would you?
Yeah.
Really thought he was going to...
Shoe knife!
Oh.
Straight out of James Bond. From Russia with Love.
And
You're a bitch still.
yeah, a weird death sequence again.
Sparring gear.
Yeah. So again, these guys were supposed to be afraid of this gang because they had the most dudes.
Yep.
Three
But they got
of
like
them
the best dudes to come and fight them.
walked in and beat them all. Ice, where are you? I can't find you over my pecs.
My pecs can't hear you.
Oh, he's behind me, which I didn't bother looking in that direction before.
That was uncalled for. Ice.
Wait a gee golly second here.
It's not an insult you hear a lot these days.
No. As opposed to the rich gutter that she came from.
Yep.
Oh, that crap. Why aren't you in focus?
Yeah. So I can tell you're lying.
Oh, fooled you. I just uncovered the secret to Trash's power. It's not that his pants are too tight. It's that, they are very tight, but they're stretchy and it's like spring-loaded. It's like Rookie of the Year, but with pants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. That was rough.
Yep. It's the way people die in this movie, impaled by things.
Yeah, there's been a lot of impaling.
Yeah.
Sad
a
piano
pretty
music
key
playing.
decapitation too.
Vlad the Poker.
I don't know if
would
it was
be proud.
key, but it was at least interesting.
It was key to our entertainment overall in this movie.
And then we're all just going to hang out and
Yes.
like, listen to the
Lounge
piano for a
with
while.
me, trash. Lounge with me.
He's clearly just sitting at a piano, not doing
Yep.
anything.
Yeah.
I want to hear Dracula Zombie Man talk more.
Yeah, leech.
He just has a collection of open pirate shirts.
I mean, wouldn't you if you were the king of the Bronx?
Yeah, I mean,
Probably.
probably.
You would want to look like a pirate.
Yeah.
Again, the precursor to the puffy shirt episode of Seinfeld, probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ogre, you're too good for this world.
Mhm.
Yes. Command Post Zebra.
It's almost like Ice Station Zebra, but not.
Yeah.
Operation Burnt Earth.
So when
I
they
wonder
said
what that
that
will convey.
when we were watching
Okay.
this the first time, I thought they were just going to napalm the whole because that's what they talk about with the helicopter over the first sequence. I was
Yeah.
like, are they really just going to napalm everybody? Because if so, that's awesome.
No, they're going to do something much, much more ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah. No, they're going to individually napalm everybody.
On horseback.
That helicopter is completely unnecessary right now, by
Yeah.
the way.
Hush, hush.
I finally squeezed into my weird
Leather
leather
daddy.
Nazi stuff.
Yeah.
As opposed to the regular leather Nazi stuff?
Yes.
It's a no man's land. Why do you care?
So
It-
that's got to be a wig, right? The guy on the right?
Oh, maybe.
I think it's a wig.
Yeah.
That was a pretty definitive change in color from his sideburns to the rest of his hair. I do not believe you are playing the piano. Bluebeard looks bored as fuck.
Yep.
I love the backhand compliments him there. The baddest, dumbest, and poorest.
Right.
Horses. Because you know if there's one thing,
Spear guns.
there's one thing that horses are completely comfortable around. It's fire.
It's fucking
Flamethrowers,
fire.
yes.
Yeah. That won't spook him at all.
As someone
Grappling
from Texas,
gun.
Randy, can you confirm that?
No, they love it.
Yes.
They're also extremely effective in urban terrain.
And, stealth missions.
I mean, going up and down streets, sure, but when you got to go in a building and such.
Of course you want your horse. You just charge through the rooms.
Forget about
Oh,
it.
Bo, it's too much. It's too hard. Why?
That's a very awkward expression on that man's face.
Yeah.
That looked like your Wario face right
Yeah.
now. They spent all of their budget on horses.
Yeah. And flamethrowers.
Could you imagine being on the... Also, I very much want to eat some of this cake.
Where did they get this much mascarpone?
It's Italy, right?
And how did they
Okay.
do it so quickly?
Hey, he's got all those foodstuffs, remember?
Yeah.
Look at the size of that thing. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
It's not an actual cake. It's just styrofoam smashed together.
Mm.
It's only a model. It's a model of
And
a
a
cake.
lot of creme brulee by the looks of it.
Are those entire apples on the side of the cake?
Probs.
I need to cut back.
Cake cut, go!
Hop, hop,
Nope.
hop, 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 hop. I think that Ogre just is moving in on
Yeah.
on her.
Dude, Ogre is suave as fuck.
Yeah, Ogre's like, look,
I think those are strawberries.
Strawberries. Or
Strawberries.
cherry tomatoes. Take your pick. Hey, pick
Charles
up some,
Manson in
pick
the
up some
background?
local punks.
this movie just tonally shifts all over the place.
Right.
We hate each other. Now we're friends. Let's have a birthday party.
Now we've got this jubilation, and then we start just burning people alive.
And now we
Yeah.
have flamethrowers
Flamethrower.
mounted on horses. The most ridiculous idea ever.
Okay. Could you imagine being on the receiving end of that call during production? Wait, you want
You
you want how many horses? Are you
All right,
gonna do
you
what
use
with them?
for?
You can even see the actual horse.
Oh, yeah, they're really-
terrified.
Like,
they're
no!
terrified.
Yeah.
The flame starts coming out. Like for a horse to do that, to pull to the right or left like that while you're on them.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
yeah.
no.
The horses are like, fuck this shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll hang out near fire like
Yeah.
that, but they don't want it in their faces.
Sudden fire.
Yeah, I mean, you can see that horse immediately.
Yep.
Like, I'm gonna move this way.
Everyone get to the fire shelter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I have a proposal, which is that he can't actually move those fingers separately because he's even pointing with both those fingers out.
Ah.
Oh, interesting observation.
Now I want to go through now I want to watch this movie again just to pay attention to his right hand.
Oh God!
I like
That
how
would
they use
suck.
the flamethrowers as like flashbangs. Apparently.
It's just to blind people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my eyes!
Yep, that's how you
Yeah.
defeat horses. Just jump on them.
Ogre.
These guys are really ineffective at anything.
Yeah.
That was a very awkward shot.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no! Run randomly.
Did Sexy Popeye die yet?
I don't think so.
Ooh, horse chop.
Good.
I can tell you from experience too. If you slap a horse across the chest like that with a stick, it is not going to fall over. It's just going to get angry.
It's an actor horse.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
These
really
horses had to really stress out during this movie.
Oh yeah. They need another,
Run, leech.
another sequence.
Oh
of it. Looks like
no,
you're
our
burned
favorite
alive.
supporting actors. Supposedly barbecued.
Yeah, I went Mario.
Oh, oh no.
That was
Neck break.
awfully risky.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy didn't play enough Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Bunk.
That was a super unimpressive shot to be in slow motion.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
You know what? I will give it to this movie and say this: they go for it. In
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
this final sequence.
Yeah.
The director just doesn't care.
Yep. Ooh.
I'm going to parry your flames.
Oh no, Popeye!
Popeye died.
He's good.
Did he
He's
die or
fine.
did he just take a dive?
Oh no.
He gets killed by a mook.
Yeah.
Ogre got Moot killed.
And then
Exit stage right.
yeah.
I'm very disappointed that he didn't just sit in his chair.
And just die
For
like
the-
a
yeah,
like
for
a
his
king
last
would.
shot. Yeah. I mean, it's still
Well,
a
he's
cool
not the king
shot.
anymore because he's dead. So symbolism.
Eh.
He's off his throne. I like that he puts his cigar in though.
Yeah. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Yeah.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a cooler shot than this movie deserves.
Yep.
And
Now he goes. Now he goes for first blood on everyone.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not at all. I did not see this last act coming.
No.
Shot me in the boob.
Part of me thinks that maybe this was one of the few sequences that was determined, like kind of written out before the movie actually started filming.
Maybe.
And they just kind of meander their way to get here.
Yeah.
I'm sad.
Yep.
He blinded me with science.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun. I really, really wanted Trash to throw the spear into Hammer.
This is so much cooler though.
I forgot how fire works.
I'm angry and sad.
The horse is all, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah, no survivors. Well, screw it. Well, that guy's fine.
We're out of
sure.
fire.
Fucking
Again.
helicopter's been out here for like half an hour. Just,
They haven't done anything. They
Wait.
were literally outside of the building for all of this.
Yeah.
How did you not
Death
see
by
that coming?
grappling hook.
yeah, that's on Hammer for not seeing that coming.
Yeah.
He, apparently he doesn't pull him down there.
He just
He
falls.
just falls. Yeah.
Well, it's typical '80s fall death.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like right up there with the one-shot exploding cars.
Yep.
And here we get some really awkward sequences with him.
He looks like such a goon.
Wait, didn't you shoot him in the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was making sure.
That looks like a matte painting.
It
Yeah.
might be.
And now it's over.
And now it's over. It just
Man, we
ends.
didn't even. I really wanted a little more of the whole Hercules and Hector thing going on here.
Yeah.
But,
Or Achilles.
Or kill, yeah.
I mean Achilles and Hector. Sorry.
Yeah.
Doy.
Uh,
Okay.
well,
Listeners at home, did you survive? Probably not.
it's a shorter episode.
Yeah. Holy hell.
So that concludes 1990, The Bronx Warriors. We will have to go back and watch Escape from the Bronx. Maybe
Right.
not record it. Maybe we will. Who knows?
And then episode 3, the Bronx inning.
The Bronx. Okay, so view again, brew again. We'll start with Ryan.
Whew. You know what? I would watch this again. Actually, I would view this again. Just, it's such a train wreck. It has an endearing. It's an endearing disaster a lot of the times, I think. And I don't know. It's just to watch trash walk around and just gather a room full of experts like biologists and astrophysicists. Just explain to me how this man moves around. Yeah, no, this is a train wreck of a movie, but I am glad that I own the DVD. But now I'm going to see if there's a better quality
Find a Blu-ray copy of
available. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know. No, this is. I grew up watching a shitload of Mystery Science Theater, so stuff like this is always fun for me. Bruggen, yeah, this is an excellent. I'm just gonna toss that can.
Knocking over cans.
Womp, womp. Bringing the audience into the podcast. You can hear all that. I thought this was really good.
Yeah.
A lot of body, good flavor. The maltiness is good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Good find, Max.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I picked this up from 8 Degrees Plato, which has been my usual bottle shop, one located in downtown Detroit and in Ferndale. So, I always check out the bottles whenever I go there because you never know what you'll find. And even though I'm like, I don't need to buy any more beer for our next beer tasting, I'm like, oh, well, I mean, it's this bottle from Batch of their 2016 Grand Cru that they've aged in bourbon barrels. I think I need it, and I do. As far as I go, view again, yes. Yeah. I wish we would do more movies this bad.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because
totally good.
like they're terrible, but they're still charming.
Yeah.
for either the walking or the ridiculous costumes or the inexplicable like drum set player on that beach scene.
Just the weirdness of it.
Yeah, it's just it's not quite a Room or a Get Even, but it's getting there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
And it's always been interesting to me, movies like this is a good example. A movie like this that's this terrible that can have sequels at all.
Yeah.
And to have two of them. But to have like the same apparent group of like the director and probably a lot of the production crew make so many other movies. Like this main actor, I forget what was his name? The guy who plays Trash. Whatever.
Oh, Mark Gregory.
Yeah, Mark Gregory. He is in another series called Thunder, and they made 3 of those fucking movies, and I can't assume they're much better than this.
Nope. But again, mysteriously disappeared from public life after 1989.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yes. Brew again? Yeah. I don't drink a lot of Hefeweizens. I like a lot of hops in my beer. But this is nice. It's smooth, not too malty, good body. Lower end of the ABVs as far as Hefeweizens go. This is about, I think it was like a 5.4, so very drinkable. Inexpensive for the 4 pint-sized cans we got. So yeah. I'd be interested to see what else this brewery Watermark has to offer. They're relatively young. It would be like 2 years in July, I think. So,
oh wow, they're real young.
Yeah.
Then, huh?
So, but hey, Michigan, they pop up like daisies.
Right.
Yep.
So
Good.
Yep. Randy.
Yeah, View again. It's an interesting one for me. This movie has the endearing quality of not actually having a plot that lasts longer than anything like 30 seconds. And I can tell you that because I fell asleep multiple times throughout this movie last night, and I woke up and I understood just as much about what was going on as watching the entire thing through in one sitting. So it's definitely something that I would have on, doing something like maybe playing a board game or vacuuming.
It's a good background.
Yeah, or like, like nothing that I really have to pay much attention to.
Cleaning the kitchen or cooking or something.
Right,
like
but
that.
you can stop it and enjoy the 30 seconds of hilarity you're going to experience at any given time in this movie, and then just go to proceed to fold your socks or whatever it was you were doing that had more importance. So I would watch it. I don't know that like I would sit down and like bust open a bag of cheddar popcorn and have some beer and put energy into watching this.
Well, that's what's happening for the next movie. For the sequel. That's
I mean, I don't know
doing.
that I put a lot of energy into watching it, but I'd definitely watch it again. I actually grew up not on Mystery Science Theater, but I grew up on crap like this because I'm older than most of the folks in the room. But when I was growing up in Texas, we basically watched what would come on, Channel 8 or public access or whatever you could, and it was crap like this. And so these kind of movies are very endearing to me. As far as the beer, fantastic. I'm a huge Hefeweizen fan. I could easily drink that all night long. It was just smooth. It was really, really good beer, and I thank Max for picking that up. I'm not a big IPA fan myself or stout fan myself, and this beer was 100% up my alley, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, you were worried.
I mean, I'll drink them.
Yeah,
but, and I can appreciate them for what they are, but to have a beer of a type that I like be as good as this one is, I think that says something. As a huge fan of Hefeweizens, sometimes they can be a bit plain. Yeah. And this one wasn't. It was just all around a good beer.
Yeah. It's a confident Hefe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good beer for the weather too. It's getting a little bit warmer out here in Michigan. We'll see if that lasts. So I said warmer, not that it's warm, James. You're shaking your head. And so yeah. But the Hefeweizens and wheat beers, they're spring beers for me. So James.
First, I'd like to point out that this movie has an IMDb rating of 5.3, but
which
Amazon
is surprising.
has 46 ratings, and it's 4 stars.
Now that you've brought it to my attention, this is a huge problem. We can only watch this movie a few more times in the next 25 hours that we have it rented. So
anyway.
Hit play again, Ryan.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, I'll watch this movie again. As someone who did grow up on Mystery Science Theater, like I think the three of us did, this is like, I mean, this is it. This is exactly the kind of nonsense that you'd see on that. The way that Trash walks is just like,
it's truly,
it's ensorceling,
like a bird.
Ensorceling, good word.
So, but I do have a question for you, Ryan.
Oh boy,
which is, what would this movie be called if it was about bears?
I don't know. The Blue Warriors?
We called the Urban Jungle Book.
Oh, God.
I really bamboozled you with that.
I'm throwing.
He's not allowed.
I threw my notebook at James and hit him in the arm.
He's just not allowed to speak anymore.
Turn off his mic.
Cut him off.
So, from the Hefe perspective, I like this. It's a really clean Hefe because there's a lot that try to add something onto the end. One of the ones I think my two favorite Hefes are both have the same taste to them, actually. Both of them have a banana taste at the end, and that is the one from Kunin and the one from Kona.
Okay.
And both of those, when you drink them, Kunin's is really small, so good luck finding that, everybody. And Kona Hefe is only brewed in the islands, so also good luck finding that one. I'm not really being listener-friendly here, but... with the taste that comes in on the both of those, like you're looking for that, and really, it's distinct. It's the distinct of the style. Yeah, and with this one, you really fell into that upfront Hefe taste. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that quite a bit.
It's a Hefeweizen I would give to someone is like introduction to the style.
Yeah, definitely
because of how it finishes.
Yep. So yeah, I will find this again. I'll look for more from Watermark as well, and. I look forward to watching Escape from the Bronx.
So let me pose a scenario to you, fine gentlemen.
Yeah.
When we watch this movie's sequel, let's get more from Watermark.
Yeah,
See how it goes.
Let's do that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, cool. And strangely, and I don't know why, I want to go look up some like 80s party recipes and like grape jelly meatballs.
Oh no!
In the crock pot, and just make some of those too. I mean, just go look up some old Julia Child stuff, like the old ham and cucumber cream cheese roll.
Yeah.
Rock up some good food.
I think you're our '80s movie expert with us, Randy.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you watched Running Man the previous.
Yeah, I've got a. There's a whole I want to watch Beastmaster.
Obviously, dude,
seriously, one of the best '80s movies around.
I'd be on board for that.
Yeah, Beastmaster's fantastic. Hawk the Slayer. I mean, I've got like a ton I want to watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Krull. Still one of my favorites. That ruined what a glaive was for me in D&D for a really long time because I thought it was a 5-pointed throwing star.
No. Okay, well, that wraps up another episode of Good Brews Bad Views. Thank you all for joining us. As always, please subscribe to us on Apple Podcast, iTunes, or your favorite podcast app, whichever that may be. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram for various beer-related photographs.
And drawings.
And high art.
Yeah. Misdemeanors.
You can send us your hate mail at goodbrewsbadviews@gmail.com. If you could like and review us on iTunes, that would help us so people can find us through the magic of algorithms. And as always, please watch
and drink
responsibly.
And final note, remember, always walk like trash.
Yes. Pelvic thrust forward.
Pelvis forward. All right. Good night.
Yeah.